there, friends. It is me, HLModTech, and today I've got a sweet lesson for you. It will use all of our basic skills, but also let you show off the cool skills you've added as we create our own epic spaceship. So, my friends, let's get crackin'. When you sign into Google, make sure you use your social providers and choose Create New Design. Let's build this first spaceship together, but you can build other spaceships after you finish this one. First, drag out a sphere, and let's go to that shift trick where we hold shift and stretch it all till it's up in the 40s or 50s. Then, grab your top one and shrink it down so that from the front, it's kind of got the classic spaceship design. I'm going to switch to a corner view, and then I'm going to bring out the cylinder hole because I want the people in the spaceship to have room to sit. Remember, this was 40. I want you to grab one of these quarters and hold the shift key and stretch it up close to 30. Anywhere in there is fine. Select those two items and let's go to the sweet Align tool, and we want to make sure they are centered in this direction and this direction. Remember, if you can't see those, simply use the view cube to switch to the other side, or you can right-click Orbit if you prefer that. So we're giving our people a place to sit. Let's look at it from the front so we can see what we're doing better. Click just on the hole, and you can see how it's cutting it out right now. We want to hold Control and tap the up arrow till it moves up to about the halfway area. Grab those two items at that point, and let's group them. Take a look at it from the corner and check it out. We have got a place inside our ship where the people can sit, and they're not going to have any trouble with falling out because we made sure we had it lifted high enough. If you miss, just ungroup it and adjust a second time. Let's build a captain's chair for our captain, dragging out a cone, setting it anywhere we want, and then change its top radius to 4 so that it's got a flat edge to sit on. We're going to build it super huge, and then we'll shrink it down in a minute. Let's add a seat on top of our chair by bringing out a cube and bringing out a whole cube. This is going to cut out the seat for our captain. Hold down shift and shrink this a little. Notice I went from 20 to 16. That's going to leave me 2 on each side of this shape because they're a total of 4. Select both of them, and we want to align them to the front corner because we're going to give the person a place to sit, and we want them to be centered. Now click on this shape and use your Control up to just lift it to the top. When you've got the seat at the right height, you can cut it out. I'm going to actually round my seat just a little bit to make it a little more fancy. It still stays centered, and when I select both of those and group them, I've got a nifty captain's chair. Let's take these two pieces. Notice I made a rectangle that just touches both. And let's align them center, center. If you have trouble selecting, make sure you just pick a different angle, and boom, it's nice and easy. I'm going to click on the red one, and once again, I'm going to go back to that Control up arrow. Change my view so I've got a really good look. And I'm going to lift that up until it's at the very top of my purple seat. I'm going to grab both of those pieces, and I'm going to group them, and I've got my nifty captain's chair. Let's set the work plane to the inside of our ship, and then press the letter D to drop the ship to that height. If we drag it back, it stays on that work plane, and then we're going to use that shift shrink trick to shrink it down to the exact right height for our ship. I'm going to leave my little captain's chair right there. If you want to have more than one, at this point you can do your Control D to duplicate, and you can move your chairs around your ship so you can have it oriented however you want. There is a chance I may want to print these, so let's get them arranged for printing right now. Bring out a whole box, change its height to 2 millimeters high, and press enter. Stretch it in each direction using those nifty little black handles. What we're going to do is use this whole box to flatten out the bottom of our spaceship. Notice I am just selecting the ship and the hole, and when I group it, If we look underneath, you'll see that I now have a flat bottom on my spaceship, which makes it easier to print. I'm going to drop the entire project down to the work plane, and now it is resting in a nice space for the rest of the build process. Let's add a dude to our project quick by going to Characters and finding the Astrobot. We want to put him in the shape, so let's make sure our work plane is set and simply drop him in. Use that amazing Shift Shrink tool to get him down to the right size so that he fits in our awesome spaceship. I want to add another character. Let me show you a fancy place to get one more. If we go to the All Shapes, there are many amazing things that we can find, but I want this little dude right down here at the bottom. When you bring him in, notice he is the wrong way, but this also lets us practice another skill. If we view it from an angle, you can find this rotation handle, and then as we rotate, remember to stay close to the shape so it uses those nice long lines. If you move out, remember it moves 1 degree at a time. This makes it easy to get him to the right spot, and then once he's standing up, if you press the letter D, it drops him to the right height. And then as we've done all day, hold Shift and shrink him so that he's the size that you want. All kinds of cool characters on our ship. Notice we can also use Fit View to Selection and even give him an eye or maybe even smiles. I'm going to really quickly hit the work plane. I'm going to go back to my basic shapes, and my favorite eye is the half sphere. It is going to be monstrous, but I'm going to do that Fit View to Selection again. And I'm going to hold down Shift, and I'm going to shrink it all back in this direction so it can actually fit on that tiny dude's head. Now I'm going to come back this way, and then I'm going to just use the arrow keys to move it into place. And now that it's on there, I'm going to hit Fit View to Selection and get it so it's perfect. Simply holding Shift and shrinking it one little notch at a time, and then I can use my arrow keys to move it. Remember, if it's not moving the amount you want, just change your grid until you're happy. I'm going to go one chunk smaller, and then with that work plane still in place, Control D and move it across. I want to connect all those parts, so let's do another fancy trick. Let's hold down Shift and select all 3 parts. It tells us the 3 parts are selected, and let's group them. And then, of course, they will turn one color, but we're going to use the powerful multicolor to make them look great again. Click your home view, click your work plane, and check out your sweet spaceship and its current status. Let's make some sweet engines using the paraboloid. Bring one of them out and then make sure you switch back to the 1mm mode. Take that one you just made and do Control Up arrow 3 times to raise it up 3mm. Bring out a second one and make it a hole. Select them both and do a line, and we just want to center them in the X and the Y. And then when you group those 2 items, you will have a sweet custom engine. Take that engine and rotate it 90 degrees. I'm going to do it by using a corner view. That makes it easier for me to see. And I want to rotate it that way. I'm staying close to the shape so it snaps right to those little guidelines. And then I'm going to just use the arrow keys to move it into place. And now I'm going to use our Shift Shrink trick to get it to the size that fits my spaceship. I like that size, so now I'm going to just make sure it's connected. And I'm going to do Control D, and I want to move the second one over to the other side and make sure it looks sweet as well. Looks like I might be sticking out a little too far. I'm going to look at it from the back so I can tell if that happened on both sides. And it did. So I'm going to just nudge this over a couple so that little blue dot is the same. That shows me that I've got them lined up. And then I'm going to use the back arrow to pull them back one chunk. I'm going to select those 3 pieces. Notice I'm not touching any of the inside of my ship. And when I group those 3 together, I'm going to turn on the multicolor so that it adds that sweet shape that I had a moment ago. The last piece of this project that I'm going to demand you do is to add the bubble on top. We're going to do that with the half sphere. let's press the work plane to set the half sphere in the shape. When you bring it out, we need to do shift and we need to make it bigger than our old circle was. And then we need to align it. If we do the center, it'll at least get close. It might be a little bit off because of these little tail pieces. We can simply use our arrow keys to line that up perfectly. And then, instead of a solid, we want to make this one transparent. So now they can see inside our cool spaceship. You can adjust the height to get it perfect. I'm going to raise it up one click by doing Control up, so I just get the exact shape that I want. There, my friends, is your awesome spaceship. You can add headlights, you can add stars in the sky, you can do anything you want to make this more incredible. If there's a famous movie that you like that had an awesome spaceship, you can even use this training to make your own custom spaceship. You don't have to leave it on the ground. You cannot group it once you do that transparent thing, I will tell you that. And if you wanted to print it, you would probably print it without the bubble, because otherwise they'd be inside and nobody'd be able to tell. Alrighty friends, so there you have it. There is so much more room for you to make this more incredible than me. Use cool features like the Swept NASA to add wings that's on number 12 of the all features. Just have a blast, and make sure if you're in my class you turn in a screenshot as well. If you're out on the internet, and my friends, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like. If you've got a question, comment, or a suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. And last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.